So here are 5 things you should know before moving to Richmond, Virginia that are going to set you off on the right track and give you a better understanding of how pricing, location, and schools are all situated around the city of Richmond. Then I want to get you a little excited about other things that make living in Richmond, Virginia so great. My name is DiSanto. I'm a realtor here in Richmond, Virginia. And if you're thinking about moving here, don't hesitate to call. I work with all of my clients personally. And with that, let's get started. Here's Richmond, Virginia on a map. And I want to give you a better understanding of how everything is situated, because a lot of things you might not take into consideration before moving here. And I don't want you to be surprised. So I live in Short Pump. Now, I'll say that Short Pump is, in my opinion, the best place to live in all of RVA. Some people say it's trafficky. Not for me. I came from New York City, so for me, that's nothing. It depends where you come from. But Short Pump is fantastic. The schools are great. We used to live in Chesterfield, and it's the schools that got us into Short Pump. And the shopping is second to none. I can't say enough good things about it. I'm going to make a video about Short Pump coming up soon, so like and subscribe so you don't miss that one. But Short Pump is 17 miles from the city. It's a 23-minute drive, and that's because I use 64, Interstate 64, where the speed limit is 65 miles an hour and there are no red lights. Now, if you move to Richmond and you commute to the city for work, I don't know if Midlothian would be the best place for you unless you don't mind the traffic, because from Midlothian to the city, it's a parkway, or it's a turnpike, and you're going to have red lights and traffic the whole way. So those 17 miles are going to take longer than 23 minutes to cover. And the same thing goes for Hull Street. A lot of people like to live, see where Moseley is, Swift Creek and Brandermill, very populated there. Winter Park now is really growing. A lot of new construction there, a lot of expansion. It's really becoming populated. But the commute from that busy area around Swift Creek to RVA, traffic, red lights, traffic. So it's going to really add to your commute. Now you might look at that bottom right corner there and think, well, what about that area? That's Varina. Varina is beautiful. It's a nice place to live, but you don't have the shopping that you have in Short Pump and Midlothian, Moseley. It's not the same. It's more rural. It's quieter there. But you could take 895 to 95 and then head up into the city. But there is a toll. The Vietnam Memorial Bridge is there, and the toll right now is $5.20. When I was using that bridge, I was paying $3. So the price is always going up. The tolls are always going up pretty quickly, so keep that in mind. Again, Varina is a great place. You have Rockets Landing on the east side of the river there, which is a cool little area. A lot of restaurants, but that's about it. Well, there's more stuff too. I shouldn't say that's it. So here's a map of the schools. Now, as a realtor, you're not really supposed to talk about schools because you go to real estate jail for doing that. So that's why I'm not really going to talk much about it, but I'm going to show you what I found on greatschools.com. There's another website, niche.com, you could check out. And you could see that the further west you go, the better the schools get. Higher prices are as well. Those 2 10s you see in the center, those are alternative schools. I think it's for troubled teens and things like that. Let's get into the fun stuff. So the breweries out here are fantastic. There is such a beer drinking culture out here. So many breweries. Seems like another one is opening up every day, and it's great. And Triple Crossing is one of the well-known breweries. It may not be the best brewery out there. There's Vale. There's a whole bunch of others. Final Gravity is a brewery out here that has the most interesting beer. They're always changing their menu, and if you like a beer they're selling, you better enjoy it while it's there because they're making a new batch. I used to go there. I used to brew my own beer, and they used to have a supply store next to it called Original Gravity, and then Final Gravity was where you can actually buy the beer. That was the brewery. It's kind of a clever name. If you're into brewing, Original Gravity is what you start at. When you're done brewing, it's Final Gravity. It's kind of cool. It's kind of funny. I like it. But there is a beer that Richmond is known for, and it is the best beer in Richmond, and that is Falcon Smash. That's not debatable. That's just the way it is. So I'm just going to move on to the next slide here. and talk about why Richmond is so great. So Richmond is about a 1-hour drive from Charlottesville. Charlottesville is fun. Charlottesville is like a small Richmond. It's very charming. Again, breweries galore out there. I love it. And it's only 1-hour drive, 50-minute drive if you live in Short Pump. But it's a 1-hour drive away. But if you want to go a little bit further, 20, 30 minutes, you're going to end up in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, the Blue Ridge Mountains, I can't say enough about it. I love it out there. Last month, I bought 6.5 acres in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm going to build a log cabin, and it's going to be an Airbnb and then something for us to enjoy. I'm actually building 2 cabins on this parcel with mountain views. So it's beautiful out there. When you get out to the Blue Ridge Mountains, you have George Washington National Park, Crabtree Falls, the Appalachian Trail runs through there. You have the Tye River, the Rockfish River, trout streams everywhere. Breweries have fish fries on Fridays, and if you go down 151, which is called the Beer Trail, in the past 2 years, it just blew up out there. The prices of land, real estate just have exploded. And going down the Beer Trail, it's going to be distillery, brewery, winery, meadery. It's just a lot of entertainment out that way. So that's definitely fun. And if you want to go to the beach, get your suntan on. The beach, Virginia Beach, is only 2 hours away. It gets a little trafficky once you start getting closer to Virginia Beach, but it's only a 2-hour drive to the beach from Richmond. Now, I love to go crabbing, and Matthews County is fantastic for it. Matthews County it's like Virginia Beach, but not. It's kind of like, it's smaller, it's quieter. You're going to have beaches in Matthews County, campgrounds, things like that. I love going there for the crabbing. Blue crabs galore. June is the month for that. May, June, July, August is great for blue crabs. Washington, D.C. is only 2 hours north. 2-hour drive. It, of course, gets trafficky. You're on 95. It looks like D.C. would be a longer drive because the hour was longer, but the drive is along 95, so you're going faster. So that basically covers Richmond and the surrounding county. There is so much more to talk about, but that would make for a very long video, and I would just confuse everybody with all of these arrows. Anyway, my name is Ron DiSanto. Thanks for watching. Again, reach out to me if you are thinking about moving here. I'd love to go personally home shopping with you. Thanks for sticking around to the end. Have a great day.